Here's this important bit of scripture. Mark 14, verse 66. Peter disowns Jesus. Now, beforehand, Jesus told Peter that Peter would deny knowing Jesus 3 times before a rooster crows twice. In Matthew, Luke, and John, it doesn't say twice, but in Mark, it says a rooster crows twice. And even in some versions, it doesn't say when the rooster crows the first time. It leaves that little bit of scripture out. But in other versions, it says when the rooster crowed the first time. And I think it is very important that we know exactly when the rooster crowed the first time. Let me read it. While Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. "You also were with that Nazarene, Jesus," she said. But he denied it. "I don't know or understand what you're talking about," he said, and went out into the entryway. And the rooster crowed. When the servant girl saw him there, she said again to those standing around, "This fellow is one of them." And again he denied it. After a little while, those standing near said to Peter, "Surely you are one of them, for you're a Galilean." He began to call down curses, and he swore to them, "I don't know this man you're talking about." Immediately, the rooster crowed the second time. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken to him. "Before the rooster crows twice, you will disown me 3 times." And he broke down and wept. I'm not sure if you've ever heard a rooster crow in real life. It's not the loudest thing, but you can hear it. Even when I'm wearing earplugs, I can hear it. When I'm in my house wearing earplugs and the rooster is outside, away from the house, I can still hear it. I'm sure that Peter also heard the rooster crow the first and the second time. Could you imagine? He denies Jesus once, and then he hears the rooster crow the first time, and he's like, "Oh man, Jesus said before the rooster crows twice. Well, it crowed just once, and I've already denied him once. I can't deny him 2 more times." Sure enough, he denies Jesus 2 more times, and the rooster crows the second time. So he knew that he denied Jesus the first time. He knew that the rooster crowed the first time, and still decided to sin twice more and deny Jesus twice more. In the same way, when we sin, God calls to us, just like the rooster crow. God calls to us, say, "Hey, don't do it again." And we sin once more, and twice more, and God calls to us a second time. It puts a whole new meaning to, he went out and wept bitterly, because he knew that he continued to sin after the first calling of the rooster.